WPRK 91.5 FM. This is another edition of the Backstage Pass, and this truly is the Backstage Pass because I am on location right now in the brand new Cool and Dre studios. In between, of course, Cool and Dre. What's poppin', guys?
Yeah.
What's good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great right now. I just had some red wine. It made me feel so fine. I'm good. What's poppin'?
Man, nah, it's crazy. I was telling Dre earlier, like I've known y'all for a long time, and this is my first Cool and Dre interview.
Oh, this is.
But I feel blessed to be able to, do it in the studio.
Yeah. Well, it couldn't have happened in a better place. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, let's start here. Talk about the studio. Like, it's new. You gave me a tour. You got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we just built a place to where me and Cool can come every day and create music, and it just happened to be on just a gorgeous piece of real estate. We're blessed to, come up on it when our friends Ro put us onto it. So, right when we saw the property, we immediately just saw the vision for the place.
I called Dre like, you gotta see this place.
Yeah, right when I pulled up to the gate and I seen the long driveway, I was sold. I was like, all right, I don't even care what the house looks like. We're going to figure it out. But, it worked out perfect, and it's just a blessing, man. We're just, happy to, even be able to say that this is ours. I to this day, I still come here saying, I pinch myself like, wow, this is really ours. This is really dope. It's good to see your hard work pay off for you. I think in the business that we're in, your wins are celebrated when you have hit records and whatnot, but that's a period of time where you can enjoy that, and then when the record's gone, that moment kind of passes. Fortunately, we made records that have, withstood, time, but this is something tangible that you see every day. You know what I mean? And you pull up to it and you see the past 10 years of our hard work, and you see it, and we're still building it out, so it's good. It's inspirational. We want to complete the studio, so it forces us to have to work harder. You know what I mean? Because
I'm sure we'll see a complete studio on MTV Cribs or something like that.
Oh man, God,
real soon.
Yeah,
the 58 cars out front.
Oh,
you mind if I
man.
grab one and so I can ride back to Orlando style?
Man.
You can trust me.
Let's do it.
Gotta have a few options,
Let's do it.
Had the Wale first single.
Yeah.
And a first single for an artist like that, it's always huge because that's really what's gonna, I don't want to say make them or break them, but that's a lot of the commercial audience's first impression. So what you did on, with Chillin', that record was definitely crazy. And then recently, the past, Queen Latifah had an album.
Yep.
And y'all worked a lot with her. So how was that vibe? Because
working with her has been a tremendous experience for us. It's introduced us to introduced a new family member to us, and when you're working with someone of her status, as far as her legendary status and who she is, all you could do is sit back and learn, and just making music with her was just a completely different experience because we genuinely had fun every night. We was just living life, and the music was just a soundtrack to how we was feeling that night. I think her project helped allow Cool and I to creatively feel comfortable with all the things that we've been doing, as of late musically. She accepted what we were doing, and we built a great relationship with her, friendship, and now definitely family and partners on things. So it's dope.
That's love. That's love. Man of many words. That's love.
That's love, baby.
Another artist that y'all are working with real heavy right now is Game. His album.
Yeah.
What y'all did with Hate It or Love It, are we gonna be able to get, like, I don't want to say Hate It or Love It Part 2,
yes,
but
you're gonna get this new album, the Red album, is it's incredible. Like, we went up to we have a chemistry with Game. For some reason, every time we get in the studio, it's like magic. We get in there and start creating great records, and just it's not even, it's fun.
It's fun.
We're just having fun, just coming up with different concepts. And, Game's so talented. We come in and start, like, last time we were in the studio was so funny, which was a month or two ago. We're in there working on some stuff, and like we literally just got 10% of the beat up. Game's already I'm ready to go in the booth. Let's go. I'm like, yo, but we ain't even nowhere near done. So we're forced to put the beat in the way it is. He records it, and then we got to go in there and finish it up. Before we get a chance to finish it up, he's like, "What else you got?" So then we'll get started on a whole other beat. All right, well listen to this. Oh, I'm ready to record it. So we're getting. I'm telling artists.
Yeah,
it's a creative experience like on no other with him.
Nah, it's a fucking great experience working with Game. To know that you have someone that you consider fam, and the music you guys make goes every time.
Yep.
Every time. It's just a great chemistry. Like, Hate It or Love It, it went huge. Our first #1 record in our career. My Life, top 10 record. Big Dreams, a song that was just a record that didn't get no push, was fucking charting. He's dope. The new album is so retarded. And we did some shit. We're going up there this week.
Yep.
We did a couple new records. We're trying to completely, you know, fucking produce the whole thing, but, you know,
like
it's tough, man.
Working with Game,
people step their game, the level of their shit up for Game.
Yep.
So, you know, but it's dope because it forces us to step it up another level.
But put it this way. If there was some cameras in them game sessions,
Oh.
it would be a sight to see because
Why don't you just let me come up?
talking
like,
about
you know,
putting
that
on,
could be a camera, right?
if talking about putting you on blast, like on pressure point,
Oh.
like, what else you got? Let's make something right now.
No,
And me and
no.
Dre literally, we find some shit, we start working right there in front of him. Before before we even add a kick, he's like, I'm ready to record. Right? It's like,
but the way he does, it's so dope because he goes in there and he fucking writes a fucking classic record. That, you know what makes Game dope? What makes Game dope is that he respects the art form. He respects hip hop. He loves hip hop so much. Like, he respects classic albums. So when he writes a record, it's so vivid. It's so he says shit. The shit that dude says. Game is dope, man. The shit that he said on Big Dreams is sucking. You know the problem is, I want to go over some of his shit, and then my brain just got overloaded with 10,000 of his verses, and I don't know which one to say. He's
That's
just the
crazy.
shit. Nah, love Game and the whole Black Wall Street fam. Shout out Black Wall Street.
like a lot of, like, since we have that chemistry, I think a lot of producers would just crack, man. I can't do nothing right now. Like, listen to these beats. You know what I'm saying? But we'll knock out like 3, 4. Like in one night, one session. Like the first day we went to LA, we had already did a bunch of shit for him. And we were just playing them. All right, I'm ready to go in the booth. Boom. We knocked out like 7 different ideas. So me and Dre like, fuck, we done let all our arsenal off in this first night. Next day, what else you got? Let's get it going.
Niggas is in the hotel room flipping samples on their laptop.
Yo,
we let off all our arsenal. Like, he recorded to 7, 8 records in the first night. Laid a verse here, a hook idea here, 2 verses here, a whole song. I'm like, yo, Dre, he recorded everything we did on the way up. Damn, now we gotta get this. We gotta start on some new shit with him. So it was definitely, you know, certain artists have that great chemistry with, man. And Game is definitely